In today's video, I want to cover the importance and the benefits of having alignment with your marketing calendar, with your media buying team or your marketing team, and everybody across the board that is responsible for funnels. Now, what is a marketing calendar? How does this affect your business? And ultimately, how can you make more money? Well, simply put, there are buying behaviors and seasonal patterns quarter to quarter to quarter. Q1 predominantly is what? Still in the colder months if you're in the US, right? You're talking about January, February, March. Around February to March, it starts getting warmer. As a byproduct, you can start preparing for a spring season or back to school season, right? When individuals, the consumer index goes up because it's a pivotal point in society where either they have kids, everybody's going back to school, or everybody just came off from a December vacation, that 2-week period, right? Maybe they've spent a lot of money on products, gifts for the holiday season, and maybe they're recovering. This is why during Q1, toughest time of the year for e-commerce direct to consumer. Now you go into Q2, spring, warmer weather, you're going to get away with selling products that align with that seasonality point of view. And then from there, you're getting ready for summer, Q2, Q3, you're coming off of summer. People are going on trips. You have holidays, Thanksgiving, so on and so forth around that time. And then even as you go into Q4, people are now in the mindset of a holiday season, buying behavior goes up through the roof, whatever, right? So the reason why I laid out these 4 quarters is because you're going to have during certain weeks or certain points of time where the buying behavior is higher than weeks past. And I covered the outside variables that kind of control that buying behavior. So it's very important that if we have new collection of products that we're trying to push out, we want to align our collection drops with the scope of when the buying behavior on the index is already going to be at its highest point of time. So then as a byproduct, we spend less money, get more revenue, drive more net profit, and we're able to get a new quality of leads from this specific collection drop, from our ad spend, from our campaign structure. So we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're trying to go with the grain. We're trying to go with established momentum with these external variables, right? So when we plan out our collection drops and we align them with when we believe buyer consumer index is going to be high through the roof, then every time we have a collection drop, we have campaigns. Now in these campaigns, we're going to ultimately optimize for new lead opt-in. So we're hyping up the collection drop 5 days in advance. So we get a ton of people to opt in and give us their emails, give us their phone number. As a byproduct, when that collection drop does happen, we can now ultimately target the users that opted in. They're going to see the notification via their email on the back end of, oh, this collection just dropped. I was waiting for it. Let me get dibs so before it sells out. And then as a byproduct, now we can even retarget them or downsell them or cross-sell them other SKUs we have within the store. So these are the benefits of you align your marketing calendar, you understand what offers you're going to push at certain points of time. For prior to every collection drop, you're hyping up the campaign, you're capturing leads, you're capturing information, so then the next collection drop or the next launch of new products, you have a demographic to target. And then if you really want to go a step further, right, you can create a Facebook community, send this traffic to join this Facebook group where they can answer questions, ask questions, you can give answers, you can show social proof, you can establish that connection one-on-one with your ideal customer profile. So then the chances of you spending more money to retarget the same user that just bought back from your business is very minute because you do it in organic fashion. Sure, paid ads just captures the attention, grows the engagement, but that doesn't guarantee they're going to come back and buy back from your business multiple times during the year. So how do we establish this connection? Well, we want to map out offers we're pushing. We want to incentivize a customer to buy back with no-brainer offers. And as a byproduct, we want to align the customer journey with products that are going to help with what they just bought. It's congruent from point A to point B to point C, right? Let's say somebody opts in on a jacket. We're trying to downsell them on, let's say, a hat or a bottle of container that when you're out on a summer's day and you're thirsty, this keeps your water cool, right? You see how all of these products fit the same vertical of the demographic? We want to relay that information, and we want to make sure that when somebody enters the ecosystem, we downsell them on products that's going to make their experience better. So that's kind of what's missing from point A to point B to point C. It's when you have a marketing calendar, you can plan out, you can map out your collection drops, you can map out areas within a specific month that are going to give you more cheaper acquisition costs than traditionally launching it on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. When you have that marketing calendar, you couple that with alignment with your media buying team and your creative department, so then you can plan out campaign launches, creative drops, new tests, so on and so forth ahead of schedule. The last thing you want to do is you have a collection drop, you don't have the right creatives, you haven't gone through that testing phase 30 days in advance, right? Same way you would go and prepare your Black Friday campaigns, your ads, you would launch that a month in advance. You want to do the same thing with your collection drops. Now, this goes into the final step, which I already covered, but it's alignment across the board, right? We want to hype up these campaigns, we want to get engagement, and then the thing is, a transaction is only a transaction from paid ads. It doesn't guarantee they're going to come back. So there are ways outside of the business that's going to grow the LTV. Consistent collection drops, making better products, giving people a reason to come back and buy, sending them to a Facebook group where they can feel established in a community, right? This is what we're trying to solve for, and we do this by focusing on variables that move the needle for our business. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's very important that you do build out a marketing calendar. It's very important that you map out your strategies with your media buying team. It's very important that you go and test and you have the variables in place with your creative team. So then let's say you do run certain number of concepts, you can look back at that data and see, okay, was my hypothesis correct? Why or why not? If it wasn't, then you can figure out and go a step further and improve the amount of results you're going to generate just from this simple testing phase. It's very important that you understand this. Every single ad from a funnel will not guarantee success unless you go through the amount of iterations necessary to achieve those said results. So it's very important that you're always mapping out the funnel from creative to post-click to offer to ultimately messaging. Make sure all of these variables are in place one by one, and as a byproduct, you're bound to reach success. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about what I just covered, drop it down below. And if you're a brand owner, tired of getting burned by ad agencies, you want to be set up for an exit one day so then you can sell off the company for all the hard work you've put into, check out scalevelocity.io. You can see my free 30-page protocol on how we set up businesses for exits. And if you want to skip the process of getting burned by ad agencies, book a call, speak directly with me, and I'll show you how we are able to spend north of 100K a month in ad spend and generate 7 figures a month.